Many videos have been made about investing. Here are some of them. How I pick my stocks. Investing for beginners.
So even though there's no magic ball that can tell you when to buy a stock before it rockets in value and makes you a millionaire overnight, there is certainly a few things I do to tip the odds in my favour, and that's what I'd like to share with you guys today.
He says that he's a long-term investor and that he's more focused on the fundamentals instead of trying to predict how the stock market will behave. So he says that you shouldn't try to dip it in and out and try to make a profit on a daily basis. Then he advises people to invest in index funds, which is like spreading your money across multiple cups instead of just investing in a single company. In this regard, he recommends the S&P 500, which are the largest 500 companies in the US. He also says that before investing in a company, you should do a quantitative analysis, which he recommends to look up the company on Yahoo Finance to see how it's performing. In that regard, you should review the company's balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statements. So he shares some of his calculations he does. And in terms of the qualitative analysis, he talks about a few points to be aware of, which are brand recognition, paying attention to the news, the leadership of the company, to look out for emerging industries, and any shift in sectors. Well, so I think this video was very nice, and this could be a very nice introduction for beginners. So I'll give this video 4 stars. I asked Wall Street millionaires for investing advice. In this video, he's asking people how they are investing their money during the crash that is going on right now. The first lady to answer says that during the market crash, she's buying more stocks. This guy is investing in ETFs and mutual funds. This guy invests in Bitcoin, crypto, and electric car stocks. Then this guy says that he's more conservative, so he invests in real estate and avoid investing on ETFs. Then this guy tells you to buy gold. Then this old man tells you that right now is a good time to get in, but that you should play the game for the long run. Then this guy says that even though the market is crashing right now, he's confident that it will recover. Then he tried to get into the stock exchange building to talk to more people about it. So at the end of the video, he managed to get in, but he was told that he legally cannot post any content filmed inside the building. So that's really a bummer. So I would say that this video is more about entertainment rather than education, but I still think it was interesting. So I'll give this one 3 stars. How to invest in 2024. The best way to get rich. He starts saying that the first step is to track your expenses. You should start by tracking your expenses for 60 days. Using tools like Rocket Money, You Need a Budget, or Excel. Then you determine where you are overspending and you should cut back on unnecessary expenses. He also says that right now is an awesome time to make money on your money, since high-yield savings accounts are offering good returns from 4 to 5%. He also says that if that interest rates are higher than investment returns, you should prioritize paying off the debt using either the avalanche method, which is about paying the highest interest rate first, or the snowball method, which is the smallest balance first. Then he tells you that, especially if you are young, it's a good idea to open a Roth IRA account. It's also good because right now you are on a low tax bracket. Then he gives away the secret for smart investing. The first tip is to diversify. The second tip is to stop trying to beat the market. The third tip is to stick with index funds, and he also recommends the S&P 500. And the fourth tip is to buy and hold as much as possible. Then he talks about setting up expectations, saying that you shouldn't go in expecting to get rich quick, because that's not sustainable. Then he breaks down a little bit of his portfolio, which is 35% in residential real estate, another 35% in index funds, 20% in treasuries and high-yield savings account, and the last 10% are alternative investments with no expectation and a lot of risk. So this video was packed with value. So this one is a 5-star for sure. If I started investing in 2024, this is what I would do. So this video doesn't follow a clear structure, and it isn't really beginner friendly. It feels like it's more about him reflecting about the stock market rather than giving tips to someone that wants to start investing. But among the tips, he says that you should avoid over-reliance on current winners. You should also buy low-cost index funds, diversify your investments globally, invest for the long term using tax-efficient accounts, and focus on personal and income growth. So this video was kind of nice, but it was kind of challenging to understand, even though it's aimed at someone that wants to start investing. Because of that, I'll give this video 2 stars. How to make money in your sleep. Investing Guide 2024.
The wealthiest people in the world don't work for their money because they've unlocked a glitch in the system that allows them to print money on demand. So today, I'm going to show you how you can replicate the wealthiest people's exact steps and make money work for you.
So this video really has an interesting structure. He says that the best investment depends on how much money you have. So if you're earning minimum wage, the best way to invest your money will be very different from someone who's a millionaire, for example. So stage 1 is $1,000 or less. In this stage, you should focus on building skills rather than traditional investments like stocks or crypto. So you should invest in learning and self-improvement to increase your income potential. Then stage 2 is from $1,000 to a few $1,000s saved. In this stage, you should build an emergency fund covering from 3 to 6 months of expenses. In this stage, you should start investing in funds like the S&P 500 regularly. You should also start developing long-term investing habits and let compound interest grow your wealth. Stage 3, you are making from $4,000 to $5,000 monthly. Here you should invest more in the S&P 500 and also maintain low-risk investments. Then stage 4 is when you have a high-paying job. Here you can take on higher-risk investments like crypto or individual stocks, and also focus on more significant investment opportunities and diversify your portfolio. Then stage 5 is when you already have the established wealth, in which you should prioritize risk management and wealth preservation, investing in real estate, bonds, and stable assets. So this video was really good and I really like the structure. So I'll give this video 5 stars. How to invest your first $1,000.
How should I invest my first $1,000? I often get asked this question. Should it be in real estate, in index funds, individual stocks, metals, crypto? There are a million different things you can choose. So in this video, I'm putting myself where I was 5 years ago and breaking down exactly how I would go about investing $1,000 if I was starting from scratch today.
So she divides the word invest in 6 letters. The first is insights, which is about understanding your current financial situation and habits to identify what needs improvement, assessing what's holding you back and creating a plan to address those challenges. Then it comes the new skills and business, which is about investing on education and training to develop new skills. This could include taking courses, hiring a mentor, and etc. Because she says that if you have new skills, you could potentially get a raise. That's a good return on investment. The third point is value, saying that you should invest in things that align with your values and risk tolerance. And the fourth point is experiences, which is to spend your money on experiences rather than on material possessions. Then it comes solutions, which is to identify and solve problems that are holding you back financially. This might involve outsourcing tasks or acquiring new skills to overcome obstacles. And the last concept is travel, which she says that travel can boost your cognitive flexibility and creativity. This doesn't require expensive trips, just simply changing your environment. So this video didn't have much to do with investing. It was more about how to be financially responsible. So only because we are looking at tips about investing, I'll give this video 1 star. I asked the personal finance expert how to invest.
Investing. When most people think of it, they imagine day trading, stock tickers, and people screaming at each other. But apart from what you may have heard, investing doesn't need to be complicated, overwhelming, or even boring. The basics are actually quite simple, and once you get them down, you could make millions of dollars in your lifetime.
In this video, he says that the first thing you need to do is that you need to take some pre-investment steps, which is to build an emergency fund and to pay off your high interest debt. Then he says that in the US, if your employer has a 401k plan and offers matching contributions, that's the first account that you should start investing in because of the tax advantages. He doesn't explain what it is, so you can take a look at it afterwards. Then the second account that you should open is a Roth IRA. If you meet the income requirements, this account offers great tax advantages. Then when talking about investment strategy, they basically say the same as the other videos, which is to invest on index funds rather than individual stocks. But they also talk about target date funds. These funds automatically adjust your portfolio based on a retirement date, making them ideal for most investors because it's automatically diversified. And they also recommend you to do consistent investment, which is to set up automated investments monthly, regardless of the market conditions. And the rest of the video is just about the psychology aspect of investing, which is to hold your money and not expect quick results. So I think this video was really nice. I'll give this one 4 stars. Thank you for watching and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I want to thank you guys for reaching 100 subscribers and let's keep this thing going. See you guys in the next video.